Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? How are you today? What are you planning to do today? How have you been? Welcome back. Um, can't believe it's already second half of August. The time is flying, but we are here today to hopefully hang out together today. I missed sprints last week because I was sick. I was not feeling good enough to come here and entertain you. I guess if I put it that way. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt like too much energy at that point. So I decided to cancel last week, but now I'm back. I'm feeling much better. I'm basically completely fine now. So I'm happy to be back. Even though I thought it was funny that I was away for a month, then came back one sprint, and then I had to cancel the next month because I was sick. But anyway, we are here again. We are here. What I plan to do today is I want to finish my book. First of all, I am currently reading Realm of Dreams and Shadows. I have that on my Kindle, and I am 88% in. So I have 12% left according to my Kindle. I have 1 hour and 22 minutes left. So that should totally be doable. But first of all, I will go for a run, I think. I haven't run in 3 weeks because of different things happening. But I realized that I really do have to. Now I feel better already. I feel better physically, as in like the sickness has gone. I'm feeling better. My knees are feeling better. Um, that's it, really. That's what it's been. And it's been 3 weeks since I ran last. So we'll see how it goes. But I did find out that because I'm now I'm participating in this like 5K challenge. So I got the training plan for 9 weeks to work up to be able to run 5K and then run 5K at the end. And there is a deadline on it because this was one of the Conqueror challenges things. And so I signed up for that and I am behind. So if I were to stick to their schedule, I would complete it after the deadline. So now I need to really double down. I will probably have to skip some of the sessions that I have there, the training sessions, but I feel like I'm far enough now that it won't affect it too much. But regardless, I have to do my run today to give myself the best chance to be able to run 5K by September 6th. That is the plan. So we'll see how that goes. We will see. So the first sprint will be a longer one, so I can go do my run, even though it's a short, well, not short run, but I need to warm up, walk a little bit, then run, then cool down, and then take a shower. I want to take a shower before I come back. So the first sprint will be 1 hour. I think that should be enough because we have 5, 3, 8, 5, 5, 3, something like that, which is about 10, 15, 21, 29 minutes run. So I'll be tight, but I'll do my best. If I'm not here, we'll see. Anyway, that's gonna be my first sprint, and after that, I'm gonna be finishing my book. And if I'm falling asleep, which could happen, I'm gonna switch, hopefully, to start Hamlet. I wanted to start it on Sunday, was it? But I did not. I did not get to it, but I could start it today and continue with my cross stitch. This is the progress on the summer part of the stitch. So why is it not working? So the top is done, even though you can't see the entire top, but the top is done. So what I'm missing is here wing of the goose, here this square, and here filling in the fish and the frog, and then a little bit of the sunflower. So I'm almost done. I don't think I can finish today, but it is almost done. So it will be fun to finish that so I can be ready for autumn because autumn is coming soon. Any day now. It still feels like spring, but any day now. But How are you all doing? Also, before I jump into all the comments, which I see you are commenting a lot, there is a lot of you here. I'm happy to see you. But before I jump into that, also there is still a poll running on Discord to decide when we will have our TBR planning session for Aurelium. So the Aurelium announcement for autumn equinox should be out this Friday. So there are dates after Friday to come together and discuss. So go there and vote. So far, lots of people voted. So go and vote to pick a date to discuss, to bounce ideas, pick our TBRs. But how are you all doing? Welcome, Charlotte. Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I did my nails today. Um, I don't know if you can see. It's dark green. You probably can't really see that it's dark green, but it's dark green. Something happens to the middle finger. No, it's fine. It just looks weird on the camera, but it's fine. What I did is it's just plain green, and then I did like half matte and half shiny. There you go. So that's what I did today. This middle finger is not that very nice because it's very short, so it doesn't really pop out, but the rest of them are kind of okay. There is a bit left over on here, but yeah, that's what I did today. I mean, other than work, of course. And yeah, good. How are you? Hello, happy Tuesday. Hello, Efka. How are you doing? Happy to be here again. Me too. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good evening, Nadim. How are you doing? Hello, Larissa. Hello, Alex. Can hear and see you. Thank you for confirmation. I'm currently reading A Good Love by Colin Hoover. Nice. How are you enjoying it? Are you liking it? I'm going to shower and then continue with Blood Upon the Sand. I never heard of that book. Is it new? But sounds fun. I only just got back from the tire shop, which has been a struggle. At least everything should finally be done now. But I'm still annoyed and overstimulated. Oh, I get that. I get that. Hope you can just wind down and relax now. Hopefully, it won't be too much of overstimulation the rest of the evening. Hello, Cleo. Welcome, welcome. I still need to pack a contest parcel tonight. What is that? What for? Hello, Natalie. How are you doing? What are you up to today? Hello, Elena. Welcome, welcome. Doing my Autumn Stitch Along part 1 and using my spinner wheel to choose each sprint book. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Actually, speaking of Autumn Stitch Along, I ordered today. I've been pondering on it for a couple days because it's not cheap. Or, I mean, you know, it's not that expensive, but it's more expensive than a normal. Anyway, I bought mystery or like secret stitch along winter edition, and that means that I will get a kit with like the fabric and the threads, the floss, but I don't know the pattern. And they will release, I think, every week or every 2 weeks they will release a part of the pattern, part of the design, and it starts August 28th and runs until sometimes December. So I'm really excited about that. I'm thinking to combine that with, like I did last year with the not last year, 2 years ago. I don't know when I did it with the diamond painting. I think that was last year. The diamond painting, like a mystery diamond painting with mystery book, but that I did not finish because I abandoned the diamond painting. It was way too frustrating to diamond paint with wrong color, not wrong colors, wrong size of diamonds. Did not work. And they were very much hesitant to send me the diamonds of the correct size. So I just abandoned it. And then I also thought that I would probably still need to remove the ones that were wrong in the first place. So it was just too much hassle. I abandoned that. But like in the similar spirit to do the mystery stitch. So maybe I will do something with that to have like I don't know how often I'll get the pattern, but it could be kind of like a vlog series to read a mystery book or like listening to mystery audiobook while doing the mystery cross stitch. So that's my plan. I ordered it today. It should arrive within 2 to 5 calendar days. No, work days. Yes. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So that's my thing. So what autumn stitch along are you doing? Can you please share? I'm now in a little bit of a stitch obsession zone. I mean, it never really left, but you know, now it's a little bit more than usual. Please share. Reading No Room for Regret by Janine and O'Connell. Nice. Hope it's good. How did this autocorrect vintage to contest? Uh-huh. Like a vintage parcel tonight. I got it. Got it. Nice. That's weird. I'm excited about Aurelium and more journaling sessions. Yeah, me too. So journaling session we decided will be 28th, Friday. It's not gonna be Sunday as I originally planned, or as it will be the rest as much as possible. It's not always gonna be always possible, but this time it's gonna be on Friday, the 28th. We're gonna have a journaling session. Aurelium session we'll see. So far, the one for Saturday, this Saturday, is in the lead. So go vote. You still can change it. I think it's pretty tight, like different dates. So if that doesn't work, you can probably vote for the other ones, but up to you. So yeah, wait, I can't mute it. Whatever. So yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Also for Earlium. I am a Patreon of G, so I actually have already 4 prompts. She spoiled us a bit. So she gave us prompts for some of the things. So I know already my 4 prompts out of 12. So I already know 4 books I'll be reading, I think, most likely. But we'll see. I don't know the rest of the prompts. You remind me to be active today as well. I will go for a walk during the first sprint. Good. Glad to inspire. Hello, Daniela. How are you doing? Very nice. Oh, thank you. The nails. Yeah, thanks. I love the dark green nail polish in both shiny and matte. Great nail look. Thank you. Yeah, like in real life, you can see clearly it's green. Maybe yeah, it's further away. Or when I tell you it's green, you can see it's green. And I have to actually throw away the transparent, the shiny transparent shiny nail polish because it's not looking good. It gives bubbles. It creates bubbles. Almost every one of them has bubbles. So I need to throw that away. I mean, it's old. I've had it for years anyway. But all of them have some bubbles in it. So that one gotta go. Need to use a different one. But anyway, thank you. Love the color and how you are matching. Thank you. Fun. Yeah, and I will actually had that in mind that with the color that I wanted it for Aurelium because I am the Order of the Crescent, which the dark green is the color of Order of the Crescent. So I was like, I'm gonna match for the Aurelium TBR video that I'm gonna film. So like that was in my head. Fun. That sounds like a fun kit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. And then I saw the same company is also making a secret stitch along for like a Halloween edition, but that one I haven't found anywhere. And well, I didn't actually look, so I'll lie. But I didn't find it in the website that I was looking at. They only had the winter one. But they say that one is more of like just the little like tidbits and like placed together. So I imagine it's just like a pumpkin here and maybe a candy there and maybe a ghost here, which like would be cute, but it's not my preferred type of cross stitch. But it's very cute. But I don't want to get more. I am cutting myself off at the moment. I have plenty of cross stitch to do. I have plenty of cross stitch to do at the moment. So I'm cutting myself off from new cross stitch patterns now. I think I have 2 bookmarks still to do. Asian Woman, A Castle, The Secret one, this summer one, and I ordered 2 new ones today. So enough. Enough. And then there are some Christmassy ones that Henrik was working on. So I don't know if he'll continue with those or if I'll have to finish them, but there are like 3 tiny Christmassy ones as well, somewhere in a box, somewhere. Can you add a link in the Discord for it? Yeah, mine, I get part of the pattern every week for 5 weeks, but mine was just the pattern. I've had to get the thread myself. Okay. Yeah, no, I got the kit, so I get the thread as well. and the fabric. I will share in the Discord. I saw you already shared yours, so then I'll share mine too. I'll put my progress in the Discord. Thank you. Also, just done my spin in my book for the first sprint will be playground. Nice. That's going to be the next poll. Once we are done with the Aurelium poll, I will post for playground when we want to read that. So thank you for the reminder. I have so many patterns. I'm partway through one of them, though I do need to crack on with because I want to give it to my grandparents for Christmas. Nice. Yeah, sounds great to give that as a gift. Today I was actually looking at some videos of creating your own patterns. So like you design, you make a picture, and then there are programs where you can put it in, and they will make it like animated so it looks, or like so it shows you how it will look when it's done cross stitch, because the patterns often look very different from what it looks like actually when it's cross stitched. And then I really want to do that, so I'm going to look into that. But that was really cool, and the girl that was talking about that made the video, she made that as or like she was talking about the design that she did for her mom, and she gave that to her as a birthday gift, so that was really sweet as well. So that's very nice. My first sprint will be food and sorting the parcel. Sounds good. Slowly calming down in the evening. That sounds very good. Okay, my first sprint is going to be a run. So I hope I can manage that in an hour, run and shower, even though I can't promise anything. So if I come back and I look like I just, well, look not good, that's why. I really hope I'll be able to shower before, but we'll see. I think 1 hour will be tight, but I can do it. So let's go for a sprint. Good luck with whatever you're doing or reading. I'll talk to you in 60 minutes. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. How did you do in that sprint? First of all, I apologize if there are any new people here. I saw there's some coming. I saw Cleo. Thank you so much. You shared it in the Discord, the sprints. So if there are anybody new, I apologize for the way I look. Was the only time I could have squeezed in my run. So in my sprint, I ran. I did the entire run. I completed it, which I'm very happy about. I did suffer in the end, like last 3 minutes, I think. It was hard, but I did complete it. My heart is racing, but it's slowly calming down. Um, Also, I managed to take a shower, which I will not be repeating. Once again, gotta cool down before taking a shower, and I knew it. I knew it. I usually do that, but because I'm on the sprints, I didn't want to come back like sweaty from run and everything. I'm still sweaty now because I took a shower while still warm. But like I did my cool down exercises and everything like that, but I was still very warm. And not a good idea. I will not be doing that. Not only because, well, not like I will not be. I will try to avoid it as much as possible in future, because one thing, you continue sweating. Like it doesn't just stop just because you took a shower. But then anyway, I took most of it off. But the worst part for me is, I don't know if that's also general or if it's my thing, but my heart is not doing well when I'm like really warm in a warm shower, and that was not a good combination. My heart was not very happy, so I actually had open door to the shower, so it's colder, because my heart was not happy. So I don't know if that's normal thing or if that's because of my heart condition. So, but anywho, it all worked out fine. I got now my Alpro plant protein, not sponsored. I wish. So I'm drinking this, and I got my electrolytes drink as well, and now I'm ready to just sit and read my book, because I deserve it. How did I know you're probably not interested at all in my running, but I am. I'm very proud of myself, if I have to say so myself. Like I am very proud of myself for doing this. Average heart rate 156. That's a lot. Is that the most I've had so far? I have a spreadsheet as well for where I track this, especially because of my heart condition. I like to keep an eye on it. It's not the most. I had 168 before, but that was, oh, in Milan. Okay. That was not that one. 156. That's all right. That's okay. Stats. Maximum 182. Ooh, that is a maximum I've had. Okay. No, 183 was maximum, but close. But yeah, all good. All good. How did you all do? I just ate, so if I'm going to do some exercise, it will not be now. Actually, I came back and I read that comment because you sent it during the sprint, and I read the comment and or like the chat, and I was like, what I read was, I just ate, so if I'm going to do some exercise, it will be now. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. What? And then I read it again, and I was like, huh? And then I read it again, and I'm like, aha, it will not be now. That makes sense. But yeah, what did you eat? And maybe you can do some lighter yoga later or something like that. And how are you feeling, by the way? Is your neck and shoulders better? I was thinking about it while I was running. How are you feeling? Is it better? Did you manage to get some massage or something? The parcel is ready to go. Fantastic. Good job. 32 pages and had dinner. Very nice. 32 pages from the playground. Wow. I played Contexto and lost. Oh no. Wait. Contexto. Is that the one where you guess the word? What do you mean you lost? Don't you have like infinite number? Oh, now you have like 60 guesses? How many guesses do you have? Just got back in time for my walk. Very nice. Well done. 36 pages of the unselected journals of Emma M. Lyon. Never heard. Hope it's good. Will Spain says After the Funeral by Agatha Christie for the next sprint. Sounds good. Sounds good. Hope you enjoy. I read only one Agatha Christie so far. I scrolled for a bit and then had dinner. What was for dinner? You completed your run, and yes, I do love to hear your running updates. Thank you. Uh, yeah, I did. I did complete. I did attempt this specific session twice before. I did complete it once, and then another time I tried. That was the first run back from vacation. And my knees were killing me, so I needed to take a break because I was trying to push through it, but it was just getting worse and worse and worse. So I was like, I need to give knees the rest that they need, and then come back to it um, when they are fine. So I stopped. But the worst part was that during that sprint, not sprint, during that run, that was actually exactly my birthday. So that was fantastic. During that run, I got my, the heart condition episode, which since the surgery, I get it very rarely. I think since then I've got, like, I now take notes when I get it just to kind of keep track, like how often it happens. But since the surgery, which was over 2 years ago, I've got that maybe 5 times, six max, in over 2 years. So it doesn't happen that often. So it was kind of freaky, not scary. It's not scary. I know I'm fine, but it's just very annoying. So then I took a break as well, and so I was a little bit now worried. Like I didn't run, or I hadn't run for 3 weeks, and so I was really curious to see how, or like 3 weeks since then. So I was really curious to see how my heart would do. But like, I mean, it was, my heart was doing fine every session previously to that. So this was the first time it happened during the run. um and it also, I don't think it was, well, it could have been exacerbated by the run, but it was not caused by the run. It was caused by different things. Like when it's really ridiculous, but like sometimes it can be triggered, and it used to be triggered by it a lot, is when I do like, and that's it. That's all I have to do for it to start. Somehow my heart can't handle and it starts going. So that's what I did during the run, and it started going. So then I had to stop it because of course I'm not going to continue running when my heart is going crazy. So I stopped then. So I'm very, very proud of myself and of my heart that we managed this today. And I am every single time. It's I mean, again, I don't know, like you probably, I never really talk too openly about that, but it's not a dangerous condition, or at least not on everyday basis. um so it's nothing scary, but it's super annoying sometimes. And yeah, so I'm really happy it's going well with that. So yeah, also very proud of you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Yeah. I showered and unloaded the dishwasher. No reading yet, but very productive. You should be proud. I'm one of those crazy people that like exercise, but honestly, I wouldn't even run if I was being chased by an ex murderer. I just let them take me. Yeah, I mean, that was me. That was me. I would never run. And then once my sister was like, "Yeah, I started running, and you should try it too. It's so good." And then by then, I still haven't told her about my heart condition. I was like, I can't. I actually can't. This was before the surgery. And before the surgery, I would just jump for, or like do some cardio exercise on YouTube, and 1 minute in, it would start. Like it was very unstable before the surgery. Now it's a lot better. It's not gone, like it was gone for a year. It came back, but it's a lot better. So I would say no, I can't run. I actually told colleagues as well when they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this race and that race and stuff like that," and I always was so jealous. Like I also want to do a race. I also want to be this kind of person to hang out with people on the runs and stuff and like achieve something like this. But because of my heart condition, I can't. Now I can, and that was kind of the thing. Like I know I'm not gonna, like I have it in my, like in the back of my head that I would like to be able to run one day. It's not like I want to run a marathon, not at all. I just want to be able, I just want to know that I am able to run if I want to. And that's what I'm doing now. It also came on Conqueror challenges because I'm doing the Conqueror challenges. You know, when you get like a challenge, and for example, Lord of the Rings they have, so you complete or like you're walking the same distance that they were walking, you know, the hobbits, and you get kind of like tidbits from the world while you're walking, and then when you're done, you get a medal. So I'm doing that, and they now did like a couch, not couch, but like walking to 5K program. So you would have 14 weeks, like you pay, and then you have 14 weeks to go through the training program and run 5K, and then you get a medal for it. And I was like, I've been thinking about this for years to do this, and I never got to it. But I'm like, let's now than when. So that's what happened. That's what I'm doing now. I am behind, very much so. I'm not going to complete the training, unfortunately, because if I run every other day strictly, I would still not have enough days to complete the training. I had to take too much breaks in between because of the sickness, because of the knees, and everything. But I still have 3 weeks, 4 weeks until 6th of September to run my 5K. So that's what I'm doing. Um, yeah, and I am very proud of myself because 3 years ago, this was 2 years ago, this was just like a dream in the sky that I would be able to run one day. So I'm very proud, and it's not like racing, right? I'm just jogging. I'm just basically going from one leg to the other, but I'm doing it, and I'm so proud. Like I'm proud. Anywho, I'm waiting for my alpha protein to arrive. Should have been here Saturday. Yesterday, I asked, and apparently it wasn't loaded into the van. They said they'd prioritize it today. Still didn't arrive. Well, that's annoying. That is very annoying. I like the caramel one better, but they didn't have it. So chocolate it is. Ate Chinese. Had a nap from food coma. Nice. Sounds good. So no alpha for me today. That's annoying. Tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. The neck pain did not disappear in London. It is more or less gone now. Okay. I hope it didn't ruin your London trip, but it's good that it's gone now at least. Mm. Unlimited guesses, but lost, I mean, gave up. Fair. I would also give up. Like that's why I don't even attempt contexto, because I don't think I know that many words to be able to guess it. Like I like that game when we are playing it together on sprints, but myself, not a chance. I was going to do another Instagram post today, but completely forgot. I'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, that's fine. Tomorrow's also a day. I finished my book and started a new novella. Very nice. So proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot really run anymore as my wrist hurts because of the lack of shoulder stability. Might work on a treadmill, but haven't had the option to try. Okay. So because of like the shocks from running, it hurts? Yeah. That sucks. I've had bad knees all my life. Um, the first time I remember I had issues with my knees because of I walked so much was when I was 15. I walked, I do not know how much. I actually could. Oh my god, I want to now find out. Let me see. It was in Slovakia. It was for New Year's Eve. We went to, I was a scout. I was a Girl Scout. And we did a hike one day before New Year's Eve. It's like one of my favorite memories of my childhood. Um, I mean, whole scouting I loved, but let's not go there. Say we would go from Banska Štiavnica, which is one of like UNESCO towns in Slovakia. I cannot figure out where it was. Yeah, let's say from here. Or do they have? Oh, here. There you go. From here, it's called Scout House. And go to here. Yeah. Is that correct? 12 kilometers there. It looks like it was about 25 kilometers, which is a lot if you think about it. But that's what we did. And the next day, I couldn't bend my knees. So if I wanted to walk the stairs, I had to take one by one, hold on to the railway of the the stair railway, and yeah, couldn't bend my knees for a couple days. And I was 15. I came home, told my parents. They didn't tell me to go to a doctor to have it checked out. So I never went. I mean, now I don't blame my parents, of course. Like, I'm adult, I could go, and I'm thinking I'm actually going to like a physical therapist and going to ask her if she can see what it is or if she can tell me. But yeah, I've had always issues with my knees, and then I would go skiing, and then after that I would feel like with every step I take, it feels like my knees want to dislocate. And I had a similar feeling now also. So it's yeah, it's not fun with my knees, but I'm managing. When they hurt, I give them a break. When they don't, I go for it. Hello, Nara. Welcome, welcome. What are you up to? Still not over the embroidery context today when I guessed embroider and never got embroidery. Or really? Oh my god, that's insane. That's crazy. No, I just keeping the arm bent that hurts, and mainly the wrist feels it. When I hold my wrist with my other hand, it's fine, but that's not a handy way to run. No, okay, I get it. Okay, I see. Yeah. Then sometimes we just gotta accept some things are not for us, unfortunately. I did accept that with my heart. I can't do cardio, but then I got a surgery and it got a lot better. So now I'm attempting, and I know it's working now. That if I do cardio, my heart doesn't automatically start racing. So and what I mean by that, I don't know if anybody cares really, but like when I say that, like I uh, doesn't get my start like racing, my heart racing or heart going. I mean that it starts beating about 150 beats per minute, and it just goes like that. Um, and that could be, of course, like if you work out, that's normal. But this is very strong. Like I can feel it just by just by sitting like this. I would feel exactly how much my heart is beating. Like I could feel it. If I'm sitting, I can feel like it's kind of going like whoop, 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 whoop. I can feel it. You can see it. If you would look at my chest, you would see the shirt going. Like it's crazy, and it doesn't stop. Often it doesn't stop on its own. Most often I have to do like a maneuver to stop it, to go back to normal. Um, so it's not fun, but it's not dangerous. So that's what I mean. So if I would like start a cardio, and then I like my heart would like jump and then start going really fast. And of course, like you say, like during cardio your heart supposed to go fast, but it's a different feeling. It's different, and I can feel it immediately. Like, yeah, this is not the one I'm supposed to have during a workout. This is the other one. And it could happen just sitting watching TV, and it would happen. It would start going. Or yeah, I mean, absolutely randomly, just sit in front of the computer, work, and suddenly it starts out of the blue. Or yeah, I do like, and it would start going. Or anything really, bend over. Like there was no known trigger. It just goes. um My grandma has a similar thing where her heart just suddenly starts racing, but they won't operate on her due to her age. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like when you are older, it's much more common in older people, and when you're older, they can still operate it. Like when I went for my surgery, there was maybe like 65-year-old woman in the room waiting for her surgery as well. So she was gonna get that done as well. So they do it on older people as well, but the risks are a lot higher. Me, as I am young still, and otherwise healthy, the risk that anything would go wrong was very low. even though the surgery did turn out to be more complicated than they assumed, but there were no complications themselves, like any physical complications, nothing. Everything was fine. It was just they couldn't find the issue. Like they knew it was there, they just couldn't find it. And a surgery that normally takes, they said 2 to 3 hours, took them 4 hours. And worst part was poor Henrik was there waiting for me. Nobody told him. Nobody like let him know that everything is fine. It's just taking a little bit longer. So he was already getting worried, like what's happening. It's supposed to be done like 1 hour ago. Worst part was that in that surgery you have to be awake the entire time. So I was awake the entire time, and I think I maybe did doze off at some point for a couple seconds, but otherwise you are awake the entire time. You are completely aware of what's happening, because otherwise they cannot start the condition to find the place. Like that's the whole point, because if they would put you under, then they are unable to start the episode, and then they are unable to find the problem, the place where it's originating. So you have to be awake. Oh, 4 hours. But I had no idea it was so long. Like no way of knowing what the time was. I was just lying there, just listening to them, what they were doing, and that was it. So it was okay. But yeah. No, poor Henry. Yeah, I know. He was there reading his book, sitting. He was like, he's very chilled guy. So he doesn't, it wasn't like he was freaking out, but he said he was getting a little bit nervous. Like, why is, like, she should have been back now. So he was a little bit nervous, but he wasn't scared. Like, something must have, because he said that, well, he was thinking that if something went wrong, they would have told him. So because nobody was coming to tell him anything, he assumed everything was okay. Strange person. I would be already like climbing the walls. I've had it happen twice randomly, but seems like it was just a fluke. Hasn't happened a while now. Yeah. I don't know. To me, it happened first. It most commonly starts or like happens statistically most often to women in their early 20s is the most common onset. They don't know why this condition happens, why people have it. They suspect it is a born issue, like you're born with it, and then it just shows up in your 20s. So there is, it's just fault something somewhere. And for me, it just happened. The first time it happened, I remember I was doing yoga, and it happened for like 3 seconds, and then it went away. And then, it would happen here and there in the shower. Once I bent over. That's how I remember. I bent over to pick something up because I dropped something in the shower. I bent over, and it started going, and it went for about like 2 minutes. And then it started to go longer and longer and longer. And by then I had no idea what it was. Maybe I could make a separate video about it. I don't know if we need to go into it now. Maybe not everybody's interested in it. So maybe I could make a separate video if you would like. But I feel like that's very niche, very, very niche video, like what the situation was. But yeah, it was starting happening more and more. By the end, it would go for 10 hours. So there was one time when it was 10 hours, and I was already thinking, like, should we go to emergency room? And Hendrik was like, nah. I was like, nah, you're fine. It's been going for 10 hours, you're fine. Then it stopped. But then happened another time, and we were in town. I was actually at work, and I was going on like a side visit in a different town, not outside of Stockholm. And it happened in the morning, and I was like, well, I guess I go, because it could stop in 10 minutes. So it's stupid to cancel this over it. Now looking back, I should have gone to doctor right away. Anyway, I went through it, and I came back. It was 10 hours later. It's still going. Imagine 10 hours, meetings, lunch, sitting on a train, waiting for a train. The heart is going 150 beats per minute for 10 hours. Not okay. Came back to office in Stockholm and was like, yeah, take me to the emergency room. And that's when they found out, because I went to a doctor previously as well, but it's undetectable when it's not an episode. So if I don't have episode at the moment, they cannot see it on any kind of heart monitor, EKG, anything. They can't see it at all. There is a type of the condition that they can see, but the one that I have, they cannot see. That's the more common one that I have. They cannot see it, so they were like, we're fine. We can't see anything. So then I went when it was going, and then they said that this is what it is. There is a surgery for it. They had to give me this disgusting medication to stop it. Not disgusting, like to eat it, like intravenously, but that's a whole another story. And yeah, they said that in the future, if it goes for a long time and this maneuver doesn't work, come to emergency room immediately, because if it goes for about up to 12 hours, you risk a potential heart attack, like heart failure, because the heart gets tired. And I was like, no kidding. So yeah, since then it hasn't happened like that. And since then, the maneuver that they told me I should try has been working every single time. So since then, it hasn't gone for more than maybe 5 minutes max. And so that's still what I have in my mind when I go run. Like I still go for that run, but I still have it in my head. But yeah, if it happened sometimes, that's normal, I think. It's completely normal, but it's usually very like rare, and it happens only a few times. That could be anxiety, that could be any kind of thing. It could be medication reaction that happens sometimes. But what I had, that was definitely not it. I mean, it was going for 10 hours straight, so that was clearly not anxiety. But yeah. And then older people have it more, and then pregnant people get it also during pregnancy. So it's quite common during pregnancy, and then it goes away once you give birth, apparently. So anywho, that was absolutely information you did not need and did not ask for, I guess. But I'm tired, kind of like why I talked about it now maybe so much. I just to put it, and we're gonna go into a sprint, just to kind of maybe explain myself, I guess, is that I usually don't talk about it, because I don't know, it can make people uncomfortable. It can make people feel like I just want to talk about myself and about how I feel so sorry for myself, and that's not the thing. But then on the other hand, I never talk about it and I never mention it, because I don't want to worry people. I don't want them to be like, oh my God, what heart condition do you have? Are you okay? Like, so at some point I just want it to kind of be a thing. This is the heart condition that I have. Sometimes I get the episode, but I'm fine. I'm fine. At this age, it's not a problem. It could be a problem when I'm 80, but it's nothing to worry about really. And I could go probably for another surgery, because that one was not successful. But again, to be in a surgery for another 4 hours awake, I don't know. But that was not the thing I was actually most anxious about. Well, of course I was, but okay, another story. But I was more anxious about the afterwards, about getting like a blood clot or something going wrong afterwards, because they let you go home the same day, which is nice, but also so yeah, I would think 5 times before doing the surgery again. But anyway, like I don't want it to be any kind of secret, because it's not dangerous. I'm like, nothing I can do about it. Maybe it will help some people. If some people deal with something like that, maybe somebody will be like, oh, I have the same thing, that's what it is, okay. Because that would help me a lot, for example, if I knew. But I didn't know. I had the surgery 2024, and first time I felt it was 2018 spring. So it was like 6 years. I waited for the surgery for about half a year. So it was about 5.5 years. I had no idea what it was. So that was scary. Anywho, it was interesting. Yeah, I see you all guys are still here. The number has not really changed, so maybe now you're leaving off to read, but that's fine. So I assume it was kind of interesting. Maybe people just muted me. That's fine too. Anyway, let's go for a sprint. I need to finish that book so I can focus on my Hamlet, which I'm supposed to finish by Saturday. So let's do it. 50 minutes now, our normal time, or should we do 40? Let's do 50. We can do 45 next. Sorry again if this was not interesting for you, but in that case, I hope you just muted me and went do your own thing. You're free to do that if you're not interested in the discussion, which I know you know, but if you don't now, you do. So yeah, stop talking. Let's go read. So enjoy whatever you are doing. Good luck, whatever you're doing or reading. I'll talk to you in 50 minutes. Hello, welcome back. How did you all do in this sprint? I read for most of it. I shared the link to the secret stitch along, cross stitch pattern or cross stitch, what? Stitch along that I'm joining. So if anybody would like to check it out, it's on the Discord in the channel Reading Sprints. I share it there. I think it would be a lot of fun if some of you would join and we would do it together. That would be fantastic. But yeah, that's the one I'm doing. I don't have it yet. I just ordered it today. So we'll see when it arrives. And the first pattern will be probably released 28th, but we'll see. And then I read 23 pages only. That's a little disappointing, but I think I was a bit distracted. 23 pages, and I have 11 pages left. So I think, even though Henrik is coming home, so we'll talk to him for a bit probably, but I think I'll be able to finish the book in the next sprint. So I'm really excited about that. I think this book, there is something about it that I love the way it's written, but there's so many things I can't stand. So I have no idea where it will fall in the rating, honestly. Like, I don't know. And it's an arc, so I don't know how to write review for it. But I guess I'll have to figure it out. How did you all do? Ate pizza and got to page 144 of Agnes Albert's mystical cat shelter. How are you liking that one? It was not my favorite. I thought it was just very average. I studied and I'm currently playing my games. Will read soon. Nice. Sounds good. 42 pages of my book. Looking at the cross stitch now. Exciting. I've read 2 chapters, but I'm getting too tired, so I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, Larissa. Good night, and still well done. You did a lot of productivity today, so very well done. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you in Aurelium on Friday, I guess. I mean, not that it starts, but it's the announcement. And yeah, you didn't vote that you can join on Saturday of the planning session. Is that true? You can't join. That would be sad. Let me know, please. But good night. Thank you so much for being here. I'm chatting with a friend. We're gonna make a blanket as a gift for another friend, and I'm now comparing colors and trying to decide the best combinations. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds really good. How are you both going to make like half each and then you combine it? That's pretty cool, honestly. I've just been on my phone doing nothing. That's fine. You deserve that. You deserve doing nothing after such a crazy day that you had. So, totally fine. I'll also go to bed, maybe read, maybe just sleep. Sounds good. So, hope you sleep well. Have a good night. We'll go for one more sprint. Yeah, probably one more sprint, not more, I don't think. And then I'll try to wind down before bed as well. Even though I did my run today, so I might plop real fast, but that's kind of the point. So we'll see. I'm not exactly head over heels yet. We'll see how it develops. Emily Wilde, I did really like from the beginning. Okay, good to know. Because, yeah, the August Auburn, did not love it. I listened to it on audiobook, and the audiobook was fine, but the book was, it was fine. But I'm curious. I don't know how much I would like Emily Wilde. I'm very curious about that. What I would think about it. I'll get to it one day. I posted on Instagram, but then I got distracted by my phone. But well done anyway. Very nice. Did a workout. Awesome. Good job. Sweating like a pig now. Yeah, cool down before taking a shower. Don't take shower now because you're just gonna continue sweating. I mean, most people know that, but just reminding you. But very well done. What workout was that? Was that like the step workout you sometimes do? Yeah, I'm going to sleep in a bit. Thanks so much for the sprints. Thank you so much for being here, FK. Hope you had a good time and hope you sleep well. The friend who is getting the gift is having a party, and there everyone who wants to can make one square, and we both will do the rest and finish it up. Oh, that sounds great. That's amazing. I love that. It's a great idea. Very nice. Let let us know how she likes that. Sitting under my ceiling fan uh, is heaven now. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Very nice. Is yeah. I don't have a ceiling fan. What is that? I mean, I know what it is, but like, how do you get one? Yes, step workout. Nice. Good job. Very good job. I've been very much neglecting my walks, or neglecting. How much should we say neglecting? When my knees were hurting a lot with every single step, it felt like they wanted to dislocate. And then I got sick. Then I got my period. So I was just one thing after another. So I don't think I was exactly neglecting it. But now I got my walking pad here, so I can do my walks. Not today. Tomorrow I'll do the walk. Um, so yeah, very nice. Good job. Good job. Hi. But yeah, should we go for another sprint? And before everybody signs out to go to sleep, don't forget to vote on Discord for when you would like to have the Aurelium TBR planning session. If you would like to join, also, I posted the vlog today. Honestly, who am I? So if you would like to check that out, I will be very, very grateful. I know it's a long one, it's very chatty one, but I did put chapters there, so you can just skip through to whatever you are interested in. So it's easy to skip through to the interesting parts for you. I hope you'll find some. So I would really, really appreciate if you'd go give that a click. But of course, no needs, just a reminder. You buy it. Aha! That's how. It is a lamp and ceiling fan in one. Okay. Nah, I don't think I'll get one of those. I think I'm going to pass on the Christmas stitch along this year because it will overlap with my autumn one for the first 4 weeks, and I don't think I'll have the time, sadly. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. I found, yeah, as I said, I found on their website the Halloween one, and I feel like more like I want to do the Halloween one. I don't feel the winter one at the moment, but it seems like it's a big one, the winter one. So I think I'm going to enjoy the winter result much more than the Halloween one. I would. So I'm gonna do it, but I'm excited about the stitch along. But yeah, if there's anybody else who would like to join or start with cross stitching, I'm happy to help. I would love to join and chat, but yeah, of course you don't have to, but it was just fun. And yeah, please, Elena, share your progress if you would like of your autumn stitch along. I think that one so far that you shared looked very cozy, so I'd love to see the progress and then result if you'd like to share. Will Spin says we are back to playground for this spin. How many books do you have on the spinner wheel? But hope you enjoy your book. I'm going to set up the sprint, last sprint, and we'll go for a 50 minutes. I hope to finish the book. Maybe I will start a new one. We'll see what the time is and how I feel, but most likely we'll see. But yeah, let's go for a sprint. Good luck with what we're doing or reading, and I'll talk to you in 50 minutes. And good night to all of you who are going to sleep. 7 books. And you get Playground again. That's fun. It really wants you to read Playground. But now I go. Hello. How did you all do in this last sprint? Wait, this might fall. I hope it doesn't. How did you all do in this last sprint? I finished my book. I finished Realm of Dreams and Shadows, and I do not recommend. From the beginning, it was very interesting. And I was really vibing. It was really easy to read. I was like, yeah, this sounds fun. And then it went very much downhill in the last 10%. And I hate how it ended. I was not here for it at all. So we'll see. I had it as an arc, so I need to get my thoughts together and see how I want to review it. I'll think about it tomorrow. But yeah, finish the book. It doesn't count for the Wanerife War readathon because I started this in July, so it doesn't count. But then I started with Hamnet, which is for the readathon, and I got in 15%, not 15%, I wish, 15 minutes in to Hamnet, and started or continued a bit of a cross stitching. So that was that. I think it's. I'm pretty happy with today's progress. I wish I would have read a bit more of Hamlet, which I still might a bit. Not going to sleep just yet, but probably not much. But then I can focus on Hamlet the rest of the week. How did you all do? This is empty. Want more water? Yeah, Alana has 7 books on the spinner wheel. That's crazy. Wait, I can hide the timer. What am I doing? See, I'm tired. It is a time to wrap up. 7 books. So it is really interesting that you got Playground again, but 7 books. Are you reading 7 books? That's a lot of books to read at the same time. And showered and read a bit more. Very nice. Finished my chapter in the Agatha Christie, then read 34 pages of Playground. Wow, very nice. I chatted with the friend and rearranged the yarn colors in Canva the whole sprint. Oh, nice. You're using Canva for it. That sounds good. Yeah, very nice. Ooh, Hamlet. Yeah, I got the same reaction from Natalie the last time I mentioned I'm reading Hamlet. Yeah, I hear that's a beloved book. So we'll see what I think about it. So far it's good. So I mean, 15 minutes in, not much has happened, but I love the narrator so far. I think she's fantastic so far. So far, we'll see. But yeah, that's a book I want to finish for the readathon by Saturday 10 a.m. So we'll see how it goes. But it's an audiobook, so I feel like that could work. To listen to it first. How much is left? If I listen at this speed, I might speed it up. I feel like this is kind of slow, but 10 hours? Okay, so 3 hours per day. That's a lot, but doable. So I might speed it up. We'll see. Anywho, that was it for today. We did some tangents. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you had a good time as well. Don't forget to vote on the Aurelium TBR planning session. I think you still have like 1 day to vote if you would like. So we'll see when that. I don't know. Are there any new votes since the beginning? Because I keep thinking it's gonna be this Saturday. If it is this Saturday, just by the way, if it is this Saturday, which it looks like it will be, there is the most votes on Saturday. It will be in the evening because during the day, Henrik has a race that he's going to. And I want to go there to support him and help him because he will need a change of clothes. He's doing the Tough Viking. I don't know if you guys know what it is, but that's like run with obstacles, and there is like ice bath and swimming in the sea, and um, mud climbing and like crawling in the mud and stuff like that. So afterwards he will need like warm dry clothes, thermos with tea, things like that, so he doesn't go into, I guess, uh, what is it called, hyperthermia, whatever that's called. No, the other way around, right? Anyway, so that's in the early afternoon. So then the planning session would be in the evening sometime, just so you know. But yeah, Playground, Six of Crows, the Agatha Christie, The Score by L. Kennedy, a fantasy romance on Kindle with a really long name I can't remember, Braiding Sweetgrass, and a vampire murder mystery. Nice. That's quite some mix. Very nice. Thanks for sprint. Sleep well. Thank you. The same to you. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I hope you have a nice rest of the day, or have a good night, and I will see you again on Discord or here again in a week. But yeah, see you soon. Have a good night. Bye.